On the 10 o'clock news, the coroner identified a Greer High School student who was killed in that triple shooting on South Buncombe Road early Wednesday morning. He's 17-year-old Landon Ray. The coroner says he was shot in the chest and his death was ruled a homicide.
I talked to Landon's mom tonight, who said his funeral will be on Saturday. He was a senior at Greer High School. The sheriff's office says they believe this shooting happened between Landon and another man who also died on the scene. The coroner identified him as 38-year-old Wilmot Burrows. This is the death of both of these individuals has been ruled a homicide.
Only on Fox, we're learning more about a third person, another teen who was injured in that shooting. 19-year-old Joe Raines. He's been hospitalized since the shooting happened Wednesday morning. And Fox Carolina's Zach Prelutsky spoke with his sister in an interview you'll see tonight only on Fox.
And he's live on South Buncombe Road where this homicide happened. And we have more on this teenager's condition, and it's just unbelievable he survived after being shot so many times, Zach.
Yeah, really is lucky in that sense. Joe Raines, also known as JT, was visiting a friend here on South Buncombe Road after finishing work around 10 p.m. on Tuesday night, according to his sister. A couple of hours later, that's when the shots rang out, leaving 2 people dead and JT injured. The 19-year-old has already had 3 surgeries as he begins his road to recovery. Brittany Epley says she was watching the aftermath of a shooting in Greer late Tuesday night unfolding on Facebook Live, knowing that her brother went to hang out with a friend in that area just a couple of hours earlier.
Because we had heard, three were wounded and everything, and so we were getting worried. And then when I heard that people had passed, we were really worried. And then finally, I don't remember what time, but it was later, I got the call that my brother was sent to the hospital.
2 people were killed in the shooting, and 19-year-old Joe Raines, also known as JT, suffered multiple gunshot wounds. Epley says her brother lost his right eye and was struck in the leg, stomach, and head. She also hasn't been able to see or speak to him since the shooting because of COVID-19 protocols.
That's definitely the hardest part, not being able to go up there, because he's 19, he's all alone and he's terribly injured, and it's my baby brother, I want to be right there by his side, and I know my parents they're just distraught because they can't be there with him.
Epley says JT works 2 jobs and is a laid-back teenager. She has started a GoFundMe and put a donation jar at Little Rebel Family Restaurant in Taylor's to help with medical expenses.
He was alert this morning. My mom told me he was able to move his eye that he still has, and he was able to nod his head. He knows who he is, so that's really good. It's nice to know that he is aware of everything right now.
And we do have a link to the GoFundMe on the As Seen On portion of our website. Now, the Greenville County Sheriff's Office says there are no new updates on the case as of tonight. The Sheriff's Office also says they believe the shooting happened between the 2 people who died, and at this point they are not looking for additional suspects. For now, live in Greer, Zach Prelutsky, Fox Carolina, the 10 o'clock news.